Hey, hello everyone. This is Hempar 2699. Just thought we'd make a video. Not one I had like thought about making before. But we had a baby today. Our
I
third.
had a baby today. No, I'm just
She had the
kidding.
third baby. The third baby today, and I just thought it'd be fun to talk about that experience. Um, yeah, so. You wanna- Yeah, so his due date was Wednesday. As of recording this, it's Monday.
Not last Wednesday. So
Yeah,
it's
so
coming. So he was.
no, it's Sunday. Wow, I'm really tired. We didn't get a lot of sleep, so yeah, it's Sunday. His due date was Wednesday.
And
Like,
so
in a few
he
days.
was early. So he was 3 days early.
Mm-hmm.
There I started labor early Sunday morning, like at 1 o'clock in the morning, and got you up at like 2:30.
It was like 2:24, 25 or something when I hopped out of bed. I clicked on my phone real quick to check the time.
Our babysitter couldn't get there right as we needed to leave. We're like, oh, we need to go.
Was she at work?
Yeah, she was at work, and so she was waiting for somebody to come cover her shift. And things progressed pretty quickly.
Yeah.
And like, we gotta go, so we got the girls up at 3:30.
Yeah, I can't remember. I know it was 3 something.
This is ish. We're
So,
like,
yeah.
we can't remember. We have to take a minute to write all the details down.
Yeah, well, I wasn't keeping track of the time, but yeah, it was probably 3 something that we got our girls up, our 2 older girls, and
They
then
were so good about it.
yeah, they were.
Didn't complain.
Yeah, I just told them to go get your shoes on, your jacket. We're gonna get going to the hospital because Abigail here, she has labor really fast. She gets through really quickly.
Very fun. I don't really recommend it.
Yeah, so
but it's funny because like it was all like 5 hours, 4 hours, 4 hours, which seems like a long time, right? 4 hours, but it's really half the time of a short normal time.
Yeah, 4 hours is not
anyway,
long.
It doesn't give you time to relax. You're supposed to relax through contractions, so it was just very
You'll spend a lot of time not actually in that much pain.
But it was like constant. Like I had no break. It was like pain to really high pain.
Yeah, she just keeps on accelerating essentially when she starts. So, and she starts fast. She goes from like 0 to 60 in like 1 second. She's like, no. Yeah.
So we left our house probably like a little after 3.
No, it was like 4.
Was it? Okay.
I really don't know, but we were not here that long, I feel like.
We could probably check some text messages.
Yeah.
But we got to the hospital probably 4. And then he was born at 5:10.
Yeah, 5:10.
Our babysitter got there like 5 minutes before he was born, took the girls out like a minute or 2 before he was born, so they barely missed like the actual birth. So I wonder if we should have just let them watch it.
Yeah, well, I knew it was close. In fact, I told them, I was like, Abigail doesn't mind if they stay. You know, they want to go with you. Like they had said that.
Yeah, we asked them if they wanted to go. And they said
so, but I said he should be coming any minute now, and he did. He came like they were probably still in the building, like so.
A minute or 2.
But downstairs and down the long hallways.
And then they came back an hour later.
Yeah.
And I was still
meet their brother and stuff. Yeah.
And they were so cute.
No, yeah, it went good though. In fact, so she was induced the last one. It was very painful to watch. But she does them all naturally, so she does it like.
Well, I gave in both times though, but it was too late.
Yeah, she says she wanted an epidural, but didn't end up getting one because she was too close to actually giving birth.
Yes, last time, and then
so.
same thing this time.
Yeah.
It was like, I want the epidural, and they're like, I see the head.
Yeah, well, you said
no.
it. They called him in. They called, what's the anesthesiologist?
Yeah.
He came in, and as soon as he walked in, the doctor was like, I can see his head. It's too late to get an epidural, so.
Pushing was a little bit longer. It's just, it's funny how different each pregnancy was, because even though I've had 2 kids, I didn't even recognize the contractions as contractions when I first. I was like, I mean, this is the only way I knew I was in labor is because it hurt so bad. That's all. They didn't feel like normal contractions I was used to. And then same with pushing. Like my girls just basic. Like I felt like I had to do no pushing, but with this one, like I pushed him out. Like
yeah.
It was.
And it took longer. Yeah. It took longer.
And his head was all bruised.
They said it was because he was posterior rather than anterior. That's why the pushing took longer. But overall, it went really well. You didn't tear, which might have been because it took longer. And normally she pushed and they come out, basically.
So happy about that, because I tore with my other 2. So.
And
yay, fast recovery, hopefully.
And and we got a happy, healthy baby boy. So he's just sleeping. And I guess, did you want to talk about the pregnancy a little bit, or no, we can wrap this up, I guess. But it was
probably my most difficult pregnancy too. It was just because I had, like, we thought we had miscarried because I was bleeding a ton a couple times there, and then found out we were still pregnant. But because of the bleeding, like, I had a tear, and so I wasn't able to like work out for a little bit.
Tear
and
in
that
the
was hard.
uterine wall, right? Is that what it was?
Yes, if I understand correctly.
Or in the placenta, somewhere inside,
placenta,
not on the
somewhere,
inside.
something to do with the placenta. So that made the cord, marginal cord insertion is what it's called, but it's like not where it's on the side instead of in the middle. So supposedly it wasn't getting. I don't know exactly what that means, because
he got all his nutrients,
but they got all the
nutrients.
Yeah,
he's the biggest baby she's ever had. So
what that means? Yeah, he was 7 pounds 2 ounces, 21 inches long, slightly bigger than my girls.
Yeah.
And
we're happy to have him. That's good. Yes. Yeah, it's a nice Sunday morning treat. And not expecting to be woken up.
I was mad at
that,
first.
so
I was like, I'm gonna get no sleep, and then I'm gonna get
no. She handled it like a champ. You should see it. Okay, I got one picture before she gave birth, and that's how quick she was. And she didn't do her screaming and moaning so much. She was just like, she looked like she was chillaxing in between pushes, and like, wow. Which is normal when you're like on an epidural, but when you're not on an epidural, like, you feel it all, so you normally aren't that calm.
I would say it's normal, because if I were to do it the right way, I would be looking like I was sleeping the whole time, kind of like so out of it and relaxed. But because it went so fast, then I couldn't relax, and so then yes, I was moaning a bit until I had to push for some reason. But no, if you weren't, things went so. Talk about how fast you had to like get us out the door.
Oh yeah,
I tried to wake you up at like 1:30, and you didn't wake up, and so I was like, I'll give it some time, come back a little bit.
I'm a heavy sleeper.
Later, I think. Yeah. Anyway, and I was like, I'm thinking of having contractions. He's like, okay.
Yeah. Well, I was not awake. And then as soon as I like actually registered what she had said, I was like, oh, she goes really quick. I should get up. And so I got up, and we had been told that if the contractions are about 2 to 3 minutes apart and about 60 seconds long, then that's when we should go in, especially when you're hitting that like self-doubt, like I can't do this type of thing. But she was already like, she just like, bam, pain. And they weren't lasting 60 seconds. They were about the same. They were about 2 to 3 minutes apart, but they were only about 30 seconds on average. There was like one at least I remember being a minute long, but most were only about 30 seconds. So I was like, but she's in so much pain. I'm like, she's going to have this baby. We got to go to the hospital. We can't wait for the babysitter.
Yeah, I'm glad you knew. I'm glad you were timing. He timed him for me. He knew when to go. He was like...
I was running around though, because I was like
in between contractions, getting all the stuff
like,
that we needed.
like,
We
I
had packed
gotta grab
beforehand,
everything.
but it was just getting the last minute stuff that we couldn't, get.
Yeah, I felt like I was fumbling everywhere. I was like, oh, gotta get this. Oh, gotta get that. I did okay.
We left the
though.
bags in the car.
Yeah, I left the bags
which
in the
is
car when we got to the
fine.
hospital. So, but
well, you asked me. You were like, "Should I bring the bags in?" I was like, "No, we can get them later."
yeah.
Don't ask me questions when I'm in.
Yeah, I know. I tried not to. But
I mean, even
we did good.
Yeah.
We did good. Hey, but no, that's probably all I have to say. So, we got a happy,
get some sleep tonight.
yeah, happy little boy, and then discharge tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully we can go home.
And
see your girls.
it'll
Cozy
only
keeps
get bigger.
asking when we're gonna come home. She's like, why do you have to stay here?
Yeah, but messed up our Sunday plans. That's okay. It's a good mess up. Okay.
It's a good day. Ciao, baby.
Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Peace, everyone.